No, nope, nope, nope.
Yo, what is up, you guys? I'm DeAndre.
I'm Javante.
And this is Dre and Jay here today to do our review on Jordan Peele's Nope. Nope. Hell no. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. So, I will definitely say this. After watching it, you can't. I feel like with Jordan Peele's movies nowadays, I always go in expecting it to be better than Get Out, and I think that's kind of like a thing where like Get Out's just top tier, like that shit. I don't think he'll ever match that. But like every one of Jordan Peele's movies that he's made has been, I think, fun, entertaining. They've all been really good so far. Nope follows that as well. It's not. Definitely don't consider it as a horror movie. It's more of a sci-fi thriller than anything else, which is something new for him because, his last two were basically horror. So he took a lot of risks with this one, and I really enjoyed it. Some of the themes, I'll explain more on that. But, yeah, I really enjoyed it.
No, I loved it. I saw it last week. I think if you go into it with the mindset of Get Out, then that's your fault. Because you looked at Jordan Peele, he's very much doing different. He has to do different things and try different things, try different stuff. Even in the horror genre, he's kind of pushed it to different things. He always said he wanted to do like a sci-fi alien type movie, which is what this is more. And then I look at Get Out, even though it's very clear Get Out's more of to me, it's more of a psychological thriller / horror, and I think Us is more like your slasher typically if you want to put them in category. They're all three different movies. None of them are the same. And I think Get Out's probably the one that people love the most because you didn't know what to expect. You didn't know, Jordan Peele, but you're like, oh, Jordan Peele's doing horror? I don't know how I feel about that. And, it's very in your face about what the plot. I think it was easy for everybody to understand what the message was in the story. I think this movie has multiple messages in it too. That you might get some, or you might see it a different way. And that's the thing I think about that's dope about Jordan Peele as a director. I think he's done a great job, especially in the horror genre, of really making you think in his films. Like I go into Jordan Peele's movies, and it's not just about getting scared or like, oh man, it's like more like let me think about psychologically what he's trying to put out there and what he's trying to say in his messages. So I love the film. My hand was swayed throughout the whole thing. I didn't know what was gonna happen. It's still like a horror film to me, but I loved it. I don't think it's better than Get Out. But I definitely love it more than Us.
For me, I liked it, but like I probably like Get Out and Us more. I've always we've always argued on Us and like.
I feel like Us is cool. I just don't think Us is better than this one. I feel like this one was I also like the character. I like the characters in Us. I didn't like Winston Duke. He was lame, and I didn't like the kids were okay, but like I like all the characters. Like Keke Palmer was dope in this. Daniel Kaluuya was amazing. Even like the other characters, like they're all likable and cool. Like Winston Duke was annoying.
I just liked some.
He was pussy. Or let me say, he was soft. You know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I'm gonna say pussy.
I like some of the themes in Us. As far as the tethered and the doppelgangers and everything like that. I actually wish they would explore that more because I like exactly how did they become. So that was always one of my things about Us that I was curious about. This one is solid too. I enjoyed it. I think there were definitely some scenes that were kind of jaw dropping and made you like, oh shit, like this is terrifying. Mm-hmm. So props to that, for them on that. And I know there were a lot of people who were like minor spoiler, but like the monkey subplot, and there were a lot of people who were like, I don't understand why the monkey's in there, and that shit felt clear as day to me, like why the monkey was needed in this movie or why it was necessary for the whole monkey bad story. Made sense to me. I don't know why not.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say Jordan Peele movies like if everyone has the right to like and not like what they don't like, or like and like what they don't. But I think with Jordan Peele, like I said earlier, is the movie has messages that everybody. Some people don't get all the messages. Some people don't get none of the messages. Some people get one message. Everybody's different. Like some people can go in there, and you should go in there with the mindset like, let me overthink. And some people don't want to think when they go to a movie, like especially a horror movie. So like for some people, they might not got the messages or care to get the messages. And everybody reads things differently. So I remember I heard Logan Paul went off about how much he hated it and stuff like that. People were like, yeah, you just didn't get the message. But
the movie he actually fits the criteria of some points.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, I mean, so I think I look at it like that. It's just like But go ahead, you continue.
Yeah. As far as the characters were really enjoyable. Keke Palmer, I think, was the star of the show. She was amazing. And then Daniel Kaluuya, he's always done an amazing job in a lot of his films. So props to him.
Scorpion King. Scorpion King.
Yeah, Scorpion King reference. That was actually really dope.
Yeah.
And just as far as, because there also was a little bit of what's it called, like a hidden message or a side story as far as Hollywood and its treatment of black characters, actors, people associated with it. Because as you know from the trailer, like their great or something like that along those lines, great grandchildren's of famous like horse manager, horse jockey, whatever. As far as the moving picture, like he was one of the first people to do it. And everybody remembers the horse and everything else about it, but they forget the person riding it who was African American. So I think there was something with that as well. But yeah, like I'm trying to think of what else that I really enjoyed about this movie.
I have a lot. You can go.
You can go, go ahead.
Before we get to like the message and stuff like that, one scene I really loved about this movie was the scene when the cloud is over the house. And you hear the people screaming, you see the blood falling down. I thought that reminded me very much of like 80s, 90s horror. It felt like 90s type of horror where like the blood is there, it's stained, it's all coming, just going down, and you hear people scream. I love that. I thought that was a great horror aspect to it. Even when I was watching, I was like, oh, this takes me back to like, this made me think like an 80s, 90s horror film. It was dope to see that.
Yeah, just visually appealing as well. Like,
yeah. What else do I love about the film? Like I said, all the actors are amazing. I love Keke Palmer. So I know some people thought she was obnoxious, but I thought they'd try to like make her like, different than like the average chick in a horror movie. You know what I mean? Yeah. That worked for me.
But they also have explained like why she is that way. With her family background and everything.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like this movie gets. I think the pacing of this movie is pretty well. I think it gets off to it right away. Doesn't take too long to get to it.
I feel like there were some parts where the movie kind of went slow, but that's me.
We'll discuss that. But for me personally, I felt like the movie was very well paced. I thought we get right into it right away, especially when you first get in the movie. You see that monkey scene, you're like, oh shit, what the fuck going on? And you go from there. So I think the movie overall kept me engaged throughout the whole time. The cloud is very active throughout the whole movie. You think like the last couple, like some like monster movie, like you don't see nothing. You won't see the action until like the last 10, 15 minutes.
But no, I would say like finally the themes of this movie are definitely greed, exploitation, bad miracles. I think all that kind of fit in the narrative of this plot for this film.
You say greed, bad miracle, what you say?
And exploitation.
Okay.
So those are three of them.
Okay, we'll talk more about that in spoiler. You can say it for the spoiler. Talk about the spoiler.
Yeah.
Now you have to explain why you felt those ways.
And then if we gave this movie a review, the grade.
It's a 9 out of 10 for me.
9 out of 10.
8.8. 8.8. Hey, shh, go. 8.8 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I probably give it like an 8.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Like Us is like a 9 and Get Out's like.
And it gets better every. I bet if I see it again, I'll like it even more.
Yeah.
Probably will go into it more mindset knowing everything.
Yeah.
Let's get to the spoilers now.
Get Out is like a 10. Us is a 9. This is an 8.5. So yeah, that seems about
Let's
right.
get to the spoilers.
So yeah, spoilers. So yeah, this movie starts out right away with the whole.
You said greed. Why do you think greed?
Well, because I look at it from one, Stephen Yeun's character who played Gordy. Mm-hmm. Like it was kind of greed at that point. With him trying to what's it called? Like have an audience for the whole spectacle. To see the cloud. I think the film guy at the very end, the old guy, which I thought was dumb.
No, it made sense. I thought what he did made sense.
No. What he did was dumb as fuck. He already had the shot. He already had a shot of the damn.
But his thing was like you never like where he said like we don't deserve like this kind. We don't deserve to see this kind of stuff. That was like kind of his mindset. Remember the whole movie like he's like us as human we don't deserve this and deserve that. So his mindset.
So you're saying what he did made sense.
I'm not saying it made sense, but I understood for his character why he did what he did.
Well, yeah, of course. That's what I mean. That's
what I'm saying it made sense for his character.
But it's still just a dumb decision in general. If you're in that situation, it's a dumb situation. It's a dumb situation to put yourself in.
But he knew what he was doing.
You already had the shot, which is why I say greed because like, hey, you have the shot, but you want the shot. You want the money shot. When you should be fine with, you should just accept with what you have.
But I don't think it was about the money for him all the way. I think it was more just the money. I think it was more about the mindset of like us compared like creatures. He was studying animals and stuff like that. He was studying animals and creatures and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I think his mindset was more like we don't deserve this. We don't deserve to see this. I think that's his mindset. So go ahead, continue.
So you're saying the shit that he did made sense. And it wasn't for greed.
I thought it made sense for that character. I was like, I mean, I got what he was trying to. He seemed like he was a little like different anyway, like how the film and stuff like that. Continue on though. Continue. We'll go back to it.
Okay, I just that
you can say it, dude. Okay,
that seemed like greed to me.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay. Exploitation. I think it starts out with Gordy, the whole Gordy's Home TV show, which is the monkey. Which, by the way, seeing that scene. It's definitely triggering because it's like you think about that incident that happened in 2009 with that woman who got attacked by her chimpanzee or by her friend's chimpanzee that left her disfigured.
It's like this movie, we took that away from that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They took inspiration from that. So seeing the monkey attack in live action now, thank God they didn't show, this motherfucker actually ripping shit off.
I felt bad for the monkey, honestly.
Yeah, and that's something about the exploitation part is the monkey, which TV shows, movies, we force some of these animals to be actors when, an animal is an animal. It's in its nature. Like, especially when things happen with a balloon popping or just something that happens, animal just has its animal instinct. Which is also another theme is F around and fuck around and find out.
No, for me, I think a lot of this, I think race plays a part in a lot of this too. A lot of this movie, I think for me, I look at Gordy, he's seen as less than compared to humans. And then when he goes off and kills everybody, it's like the whole, you treat someone like shit forever, and they're gonna come back with a vengeance or something like that. You know what I mean? And I think the reason why he didn't kill old boy is because old boy didn't look at him in the face. Like he looked down on him. Like he didn't look at him like actually like, you know what I mean? Like.
Well, no, he was looking.
No, he didn't. Cause he couldn't see him through the claw.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He didn't look.
That's what I'm saying. The monkey didn't see his face.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm not. But you said the boy was looking down.
Well, like to the monkey, the boy's in the fucking cloth thing, so he's not seeing the monkey.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, that's what I'm saying. So that's why he put his hand out. Like it was a sign of respect in a way. He was seen as equal. Exactly. Then he gets his head blown off, which I hate. I was like, man, damn.
Which but that shows again the exploitation from not even the monkey, but the boy as far as the story, like he thought he was.
Well, in fact, yeah, he
was reminiscing about the story being on Saturday Night Live. And
he didn't realize the trauma. Yeah, he did not deal. He never dealt with his trauma.
Exactly,
and which led him to do the same thing that happened with Gordy. He did the same thing with the cloud, making a spectacle out of it.
And the thing is that he expected the cloud to be okay with it because the monkey saw him as the equal, and like how
exactly.
He didn't end up dying from the whole monkey incident, so he thought he was fine with the cloud. But he didn't realize that, hey, one, the cloth was covering your face, so, the monkey couldn't see you. Whereas the cloud, you are looking directly at it. And two, you don't know what the monkey was going to do in that time after he was, doing the little handshake with you because the cop shot him right.
Well, I think the monkey was going to let him live because the monkey had calmed down. The monkey actually, because the other dude came running downstairs and it beat him down. So, the dad. So, I love that scene, by the way. The monkey scene is very intense. Very keeps you on edge. You're like, oh man, like it's just hard to believe. Like, oh fuck. The shoe standing up. I thought to me it was like the saying when the other shoe drops. That's how I looked at it. Like that saying.
When the what?
When the other shoe drops. You know what I'm saying? Like that. How's it go? There's a saying like that. Wait till the other shoe drops, something like that.
I don't think I've ever heard that one.
You've heard it. That's what I thought. Right, I thought like, oh, wait till the other shoe drops because the shoe just stands straight up.
Yeah, I didn't understand the shoe thing. Now that was the only thing where I was like, okay.
Wait till the other shoe drops. It's to defer action or decision until another matter is finished or resolved. To await a seemingly inevitable event, especially one that is not desirable. So that's what it means. That's why I took that as with the shoe standing up. That's what I thought.
Okay.
Wait till the other shoe drops because the shoe didn't drop.
Yeah.
So that's how I looked at that. To me, the cloud also, of course, the spectacle part, but also I thought a little bit of race. The cloud is white. They're in the middle of nowhere. They can't look up at the cloud. Even if you look at the damn things that move, they're all colored.
Wait, what?
The little dancing floaty things, right?
Yeah.
They're all colored.
Yeah. Okay.
So I took race as an else because, like, in slave days, you guys can say I'm overthinking maybe, but this is how I looked at it. In slave days, a slave couldn't look at the master eye to eye because you weren't equal. And in this movie, the cloud eats anybody who looks at it to its face or looks up at it. Mm-hmm. Similar to like race, just like with slavery, where you couldn't look at the masters, you got to look down and talk to him like down with your head down, which is what Daniel Kaluuya does the whole movie, having his head down, not looking at it. Okay. Which is why he doesn't get eaten throughout the whole thing, and everybody else like looks at it and shit. Huh. That's how I looked at it, and I look at like the color of all those, the things that the floaty things that are falling down. It's like that they're all colored. It's like a whole field full of colored like. The colors, dancing things. Okay. So I looked at that. The cloud also is white. Yeah. So that's another thing I look at. But yeah, there's a lot of things in this movie. And even like the ending, like with Daniel Kaluuya not getting eaten by it, like he stares at it. I love that part too. I thought he was dead. I was like, oh man, it's gonna kill him. But it doesn't. I like that. But go ahead, continue.
Another terrifying scene for the movie was definitely seeing the people being digested by the cloud. I thought that was kind of
dope. It's kind of claustrophobic too. But
yeah, hell yeah,
that was dope.
I would definitely been screaming.
Even the scene with the alien kids, like the kids that you think are aliens, like what the? I'm like, what the? Oh man, it's like oh no, he's like nope,
yeah,
nope. And then you see and that's another thing. I think the nopes were done very well. I don't think they overdid it. Where it's like, okay, this is annoying now. Like stop saying it. They actually set the right moments where it's like, okay, this works for me. This movie reminded me a lot of Signs also. Give me a lot of signs. War of the Worlds in a way.
I think the end especially gave me Jaws. Like gave me
the movie throughout the whole movie I get a lot of Jaws. Also, I agree.
Yeah, because it's like it's man versus nature. You know, you have either Daniel Kaluuya or the filmmaker, one of those guys. They're like the Roy Schneider of the Jaws, where you're like, hey, I'm trying to hunt this motherfucker down. I'm trying to hunt this beast down, capture it. But then it's something that's beyond their control, that it's unexpected, and just especially the end, like how it was just moving about and following the floaty things. You see one of them go down, like the suspicion, the kind of music kind of resembled a little bit of it, that kind of. So yeah, I think Jaws is also another movie that kind of you can say it takes inspiration from as well.
Yeah, I thought another scene actually that gave me a Jaws fight is when Daniel Kaluuya go back to get his horse, the black horse that's the guy was about to let eat it, and you see in the cloud, you see it moving around in the clouds, you see it like moving, and you see it go away, and he's like, hey, and he's like trying to whistle to come here, and you see the cloud again come, and you see the cloud go away. And it's like it was just very intense. It felt like Jaws, like when the shark, like you see that fin go up and the fin go back down, and you see the fin go up. So I thought that was dope. The way the cinematography, it looks amazing. The movie looks amazing. It definitely was different than what I was expecting going in, even though I kind of did like, okay, we're gonna do something with aliens possibly or something like that. But even after that, you're still like, oh, okay. Even the scene when Daniel Kaluuya looks at the car and he likes to look back, he has to get back in, like basically like, put his head back down and stuff. Can't really look at it. I thought that scene was tight. That kind of go to that race scene also. I thought like kind of with the racial thing, racial undertones.
And credit to the movie because I thought initially when I saw with the second trailer or whatever, I was like, okay, they're spoiling too much for this movie. And turns out yeah, sure, there were some scenes that were kind of spoiled, but at the same time, like you still didn't. What you thought you understood about the movie going in was completely different. And credits to them for that.
Yeah, no, this movie's dope, man. That's like I said, like what we think about it and our takeaways from like what we thought, like in those moments, like the more intuitive we have to think about moments. I mean, the other probably might be different than y'all. So like that's the thing about like Jordan Peele's films. Everybody has their own different opinion on things and can see different sides of it and stuff like that. And that's dope. And I love the supporting cast. Like the tech guy was dope.
I thought
he was funny.
I kept thinking that was fucking Elliot from Euphoria for some reason.
Yeah. No, that's
they did have what's her name from Euphoria.
Yeah, they did have her in it. Yeah. What else do I like about this film?
As far as the characters, again, they were all amazing. Supporting cast and main cast. Keke Palmer's story as well. Like to add on to that. Because it's mentioned that, like, hey, her dad promised her that she would train a horse, and then it turned out that she never got to train it. They ended up selling the horse. But then in the end, it's kind of like you see her tame the beast. So it's kind of one of those things.
Not really. It's more he tames the beast.
Who?
Dan Kaluuya tames it.
Well, you know what I mean. But
like
she.
No, I guess
she gets. I mean, she gets to follow it and kind of. She ends up killing it.
Yeah, she kills it. But like Dan Kaluuya was like the one that like Cause I look at Daniel Kaluuya, like even the scene when he shows the throwbacks with him and his dad's like, the white horse can't be tamed. She wants to be on her own. She won't be ridden or nothing like that. Something like that. He's talking about like she has her own territory. And that's how the Jean what do you call it? What was the name of the cloud? Jean Jacket. Jean Jacket. That's how Jean Jacket was. He saw it as an animal, which it was, with its own little territory and stuff like that. And he had to finally get to tame it. I kind of looked at him as doing it more than I looked at her. But she also had. I mean, she did too.
Yeah.
Dan Kaluuya, man, that's my guy, bro. He's dope actor, bro. He's dope.
He's good.
Is there anything else I want to talk about? I haven't seen. I saw this movie like last Saturday, or like on Saturday, so I'm a little bit like I haven't seen it in a couple of days. Guy saw it recently, so he can kind of
I saw it yesterday.
Clear vision. Even the Bible verse at the beginning of the movie, I can't think what it said again. It said something. It actually goes to the race thing for me. Let me see what it said. Cause it was at the beginning of the movie, the scripture.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'll pull it up. Go ahead, you keep talking.
Let me see.
Yeah, I will cast abominable filth upon you, make you vile, and make you a spectacle. Tough.
Yeah.
So, there's definitely a lot to this movie. I definitely want to see Jordan Peele do more. I heard people say like, "Oh, Jordan Peele is better." No, I saw somebody say he was better than John Carpenter, and then Jordan Peele retweeted.
Was it John Carpenter or was it Wes Craven?
It was John Carpenter.
John Carpenter. Okay.
And somebody went at him and said, it might have been Wes. I thought it was John Carpenter. And then Jordan Peele came back and said, no, don't disrespect the ghost like that. Like, I appreciate it. Don't disrespect the ghost like that. But Jordan Peele definitely is in that conversation for, like, as far as, like, horror iconic directors. Like, with John Carpenter, Wes Craven. To me, James Wan's in there also. Like, he's definitely in that conversation because he's done films that honestly do well in the box office. They're always talked about. And they always require more than one viewing. I think you can always get something from every time. And it's always something that's... He always tests the limit of doing things that we don't see normally. Like even his sci-fi movie, like it has moments like feels like World War Z, or not World War Z, War of the Worlds, or like Signs, but like it has its own way of doing the invasion and kind of like doing that kind of stuff. It feels different. Yeah. Same with his other movies as well. So like I feel like Jordan Peele definitely is in that category where he's like one of the great horror directors. And I can't wait to see what else he does. I'm sure he got more projects. I'm sure he got more stories to tell. And I can't see what else he tackled because he already tackled psychological horror in a way, slasher thriller, a slasher, and then he did sci-fi. So I think I'm curious to see what he does next in the horror genre and what he wants to try out and push.
Yeah, same here. But yeah, again, I enjoyed this movie. It's, again, a solid 8.5.
And I love Keke Palmer's throwback on her little clapback on Twitter. Shout out to Keke Palmer.
Yeah, that as well.
She deserves her respect.
But again, I think this movie, two general themes were just exploitation, especially as far as child actors, animals. Not treating, because animals are gonna go to their animal instinct, their nature.
Even to go with that, though, like we like as the people that are the audience seeing this spectacle, we like seeing the teardown, we like seeing the drama, we like seeing the problems. Like you look at like the kid actor from Home Alone. Yeah, when he dealt with his like addiction problems and drug issues, the media and everything was still like putting a spotlight on him because it was like, we can still make money off him, stuff like that. Similar like with Gordy, because Gordy, even though that incident happens, it's a terrifying incident, and people are killed, it becomes a Saturday Night Live skit. Yeah. So like we take trauma, the worst of trauma sometimes, especially when the person in the limelight's a celebrity or athlete or something like that, and we want to see the downfall even more. When they go to commit suicide, they go to do this or that. You know what I mean? So, it just plays all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, definitely agreed on that. So, but yeah, Nope was, again, solid, enjoyable movie. I hope that Jordan Peele keeps making more. He doesn't stop. Especially with these. Keep going. I mean, honestly, I'm not saying he has to make the same thing every time. Obviously, he's going to try to go for something different, and I say we let him. He's the guy who. He always deserves the benefit of the doubt moving forward because he just made so many amazing films and has so many hidden messages within his films. Some hidden, some actually presented in front of the viewer. So he does an amazing job just putting on that spectacle in film. So credit to Jordan Peele and credit to the cast and crew for amazing, solid. And summer blockbuster.
Yeah, we can't say enough. I love how he always puts black actors and actresses in the main forefront of these films and people of color, even the Hispanic tech guy. But putting black people in the main focal point of these roles, I love that. especially in the horror genre for black people, because we don't really see as many black. We're seeing a little more now because Jordan Peele's kind of made it more popular, but we don't really see as many black characters in the horror genre that are like main characters, survivors, or like the story revolves around them. So I think that he's done a great job with that. Shout out to the dad who, my guy Goliath.
Keith
Even they got rid of him early, but I love him. And man, it's a dope film, man. Go see, y'all haven't seen it by now, go check it out. I'm sure y'all have though. But go watch it, man. It's really good. I really enjoyed it.
Definitely worth
Can't
it.
be my horror movie of the year. I was talking after I got done watching. I was like, man, low key.
I mean, it's not up there with X and Black Phone. Sorry, but
well, X is a remake.
Still enjoyed it.
I mean, but it's a remake though. Like this is something new, so you could say like X is low key a remake of the original. So,
but I am more into slashers than I am like.
Okay, that's what. Then say that then. You like the slashers better?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's personally my choice.
Yeah. No, I don't think. I still think even Scream's in there. I mean, Scream came out this year too. I think came out in January, but I don't think Scream was the best.
I think Nope is better than Scream. Scream was good.
So far, I think Black Phone's been the best. For me, it's been the best movie of the year so far. For me, best horror movie of the year so far.
Yeah, you can make that argument. Yeah,
but I definitely have it. It's hey, horror been tough this year, but there's a lot of good competitors. Like even the last spot might be Scream. Scream probably gonna be last this year. Yeah, because Halloween gonna probably take that spot too. Take a spot in there too. But overall, love it. Can't wait to see more from him. Shouts to the actors and the cast, man.
Yeah.
Making that money too. It's making good money too. Number one in the box office.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, what did you guys think of Jordan Peele's Nope? Be sure to let us know down below in the comments section. Also, let us know your ranking of Jordan Peele's 3 films that he's made so far, as far Nope, Get Out, and Us. Where would you rank them? How would you rank them? And I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. I'm DeAndre.
Nope.
Deuces.